Sinners are... Your Please continue to work toward the joy. We must continue to serve the greater good.
You two, you're all right. You too, Elfrida. That is a relief. Oh, you don't have to worry about me. The enemy isn't messing around. We've been hit hard. We've lost facilities and taken heavy casualties. I'm going to need your help.
Oh no! An enemy Panopticon is attacking. The Gorgo Towers took some of those sinners by surprise, and we're suffering heavy casualties. They may only be sinners, but they're valuable resources. We have to go and get them back. For the greater good.
They're back for more?
The time between attacks is growing less and less.
Message received from Agent Natalia 9, Room. Report to Sector 5000 on Level 5 of Citizens Promenade immediately.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Come, we must hurry.
You're late, worms. Never mind. We don't have time. I'll keep this brief. Our forces require assistance. You will be split into 2 teams, and each will be issued with an operation. 2 of our forward platoons were engaged in diversionary tactics designed to confuse the enemy. But it appears that both of them have been intercepted and pinned down. It looks like they anticipated our strategy. The 2 platoons in question are being engaged by hostile forces from Lemuria and Xanadu. Your mission is to fight your way in there and extract the compromised units. Just those of you here.
Oh, well, I'm sure this is going to go without a hitch then.
Shut your mouth! You have no right to an opinion. This isn't going to be easy, but we're overstretched as it is. We can't afford to throw too many resources at this. You will be divided into Alpha and Bravo teams. One team goes after the 15th platoon, the other after the 16th. You and Beatrice will be deploying with Elfrida. The others will be under Carlos's command.
And here's the really fun part. Hal's in the 15th platoon, and dear little Annie's with the 16th. So you're gonna have to choose one of your precious friends over the other.
2 operations have been issued. The choice is yours. Make it, and make it quickly.
All official requests must be made via the proper channels from within the containment cell.
Do you copy? Both platoons have commenced their retreat, but they're surrounded by enemy forces. You need to get them out of there.
This is Team Alpha. Roger.
Hey, how are things looking over there?
Roger and out. We're here. Let's lock and load.
Allied forces detected. Enemy forces detected. Orders are to terminate hostiles with extreme prejudice. Platoon commencing withdrawal.
Save the chat for when you go home safe.
Health scan initiated. Advise treatment of injuries. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage. The 15th platoon taking heavy casualties.
Damn it!
Combat loss of 15th platoon. Current analysis suggests interference engines were lost here.
Calm the hell down, man! We've got our own problems. We're all done for.
Yes, ma'am.
Hostile forces detected. Prepare to engage. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
This is...
Enemy abductor in pursuit. Proceed with caution. Survival successful. Please return to your duties.
Fighting only makes it tight.
Caution. Willow levels crit. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
So sorry.
For the love of...
Zone and effect accumulation at 40%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor in pursuit. Proceed with caution. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Lockdown and effect accumulation at 40%. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 30%. Prepare for final assault. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Combat engaged in a weapon drop down. Assistance recommended. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full front. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage. Enemy abductor destroyed. Reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage.
And for you, yourself together and make it out if you're alive. Here,
Incoming transmission from Team Bravo.
patch me through. We are on tape. This is Team Alpha. What is your status? Roger that. And the others? For you! For you! Fighting only makes it tight.
Contact lost.
Again?
Allied forces engaging enemy. Support required. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Only makes it tight. Please help me for you. Now, keep going.
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Caution, enemy abductor is intensifying its attack. Abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Fire element effect accumulation at 40%. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor perceived. Proceed with caution. Revive successful. Please return to your duties. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Now it's personal. Makes it tactical. Now it's personal. We are on pace. This operation is complete. Time to pull out. We did it!
Incoming transmission from Bravo team.
Yeah, go ahead.
Elfrida, do you copy?
What's going on over there? We've got company.
Sorry, we're the only ones who made it out. Everybody else is gone.
What? No. Message understood. Target successfully secured. Team Alpha preparing to withdraw.
Be careful, okay?
Operation successful. Filing OPS post-engagement report. Donate resources to the Ministry of Productivity to earn entitlement points.
Sorry. It never gets any easier. I'm worried about Anne. Losing a brother can't be easy. I'm going to see how she's holding up.
We should go too. They spent most of their time on level 4 of Citizens Promenade.
What happened to Hal couldn't be helped. You don't need to feel bad about it. That won't get us anywhere. Hal is dead. It doesn't matter what we do now. There's no way to bring him back.
Yeah.
So why am I so angry? Maybe I'm just not grown up enough to deal with all of this. Hal must be avenged. Am I?
Here we go.
The people who did this to him must be punished.
This is not going to end well. Give me a few minutes alone with her. Don't worry. I won't let her go and do anything stupid.
Perhaps it would be better if we left Elfrida to it.
Yeah. You guys rest up. I'll catch up with you later.
Regret. It's a heavy burden. You can't help wondering if maybe you chose the wrong path. Because once you've chosen, you can't change your mind. But it doesn't have to be that way. Simeon can help you choose a different path. He can help you to go back and make those difficult decisions again. You've already proven that you're ready to meet him. And it won't be long now. When the time is right, you'll come face to face at last. Just like Cesare did.
Good morning. Message received from Sinner Elfried Sakamoto Cabrera. Subject requests rendezvous in the Warren. An exit permit is required in order to leave the containment cell. The completion of voluntary contribution operations is the chief means by permit granted. We must continue to serve the greater good.
you from the Renewable Resources Committee of the Directorate of Plant Production. Resources exhausted in the recent attack have been replenished to the tune of 39. Greetings, sinners. I've got a message for you from your friends at the Sartorial Responsibility Board. Dressing's not as simple as throwing on any old color you like. You know, after all, reckless coordination is insubordination. Be sure to claim the necessary rights from the entitlement catalog before adding new hues to your wardrobe. For the greater good.
You are. Good. She's starting to come to terms with things. She's actually a lot calmer now. Maybe you should go and talk to her. It's friends she needs right now, more than anything.
Very well. She is still on level 4 of Citizens Promenade, I take it? I will go on ahead and meet you there.
Thank you for everything you did the other day. Yes, I think I am. Elfrida's been spending a lot of time with me. But I don't think I'll ever be able to forget what happened. With Hal gone, it's like this huge void's opened up inside me. Still, I know I've got to try and move on. Well, I sometimes think Hal's going to come back, you see? But I can't let everyone carry on looking after me. And I think the best way to do that would be to start contributing again. Thank you. For coming to see me, I mean. There's no need to feel gloomy when I've got friends like you. Uwe came to see me too, you know. Which reminds me, he said he was looking for you. He'll probably be somewhere in the Warren by now.
There you are. I wanted to ask you about the rescue operation.
Some people seem to think there was something fishy going on, you see.
Yeah. Outnumbered or not, the fact remains a whole platoon was wiped out, and our efforts to help them were a total disaster. The way the enemy concentrated their forces, it was like they knew we were deploying diversionary tactics.
Listen, I'm not trying to make excuses for having messed up, but don't you think it's possible we might have a leak? How's that for timing?
An operation's been issued. Let's move out.
Let's go!
Enemy forces detected. Abductor detected. Orders are to deplete enemy sustainability. Neutralize enemy forces within allotted time frame. Allied forces engaging enemy. Support required. Comrade engaged in abductor drag down. Assistance recommended. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Get after me!
Law element effect accumulation at 40%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Caution, enemy abductor is intensifying its attack. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor in pursuit. Proceed with caution. Health scan initiated. Advise treatment of injuries.
Correct.
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor destroyed.
Annoying.
Going on cleanup duty.
I'm so sleepy.
Sustainability of enemy forces reduced to 50%. Sustainability of enemy forces at critical level.
So slippery.
Operation successful. Filing a PS post-engagement report.
We made it!
Donate resources to the Ministry of Productivity to earn entitlement points.
Still no sign of Harai out there.
Nope, I'm getting tired of fighting their lapdogs. When are we going to get a crack at the champs? Huh? What's going on over there? Looks like a real meeting of minds.
Something bothering you, sinners?
Don't try and talk us down, Uwe! We've had it! We can't take it anymore!
Too right we can't. We're tired of following our orders to the letter and still seeing our comrades dropping like flies.
We won't stand for it anymore. The authorities don't know what the hell they're doing.
Ah, I love a bit of righteous indignation. If it does, you should take advantage of the confusion and land one on Uwe. Go on, you know you want to. No? Well, I'm gonna dive in and settle a few scores of my own then. Let's get ready to rumble!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Guys, please! Just... Look, I know life in this con ain't eat. Of course it ain't. So let's start thinking about how to turn this situation around. My pal agrees with me.
How are we supposed to turn anything around?
Yeah, the only time we hear from them is when they want to tell us they've come up with yet another stupid law.
Here! Here!
Yes. Help me out here, will ya?
Listen up, all of you! Whining about your lot in life is easy. What's that thing around your wrist, huh? What's that pack on your back? You're sinners, damn it! With the power and the means to defend yourselves. And then let's figure out what to do about it. Less complaining, more action.
Okay.
You there!
What the?
This little meeting of yours is a grave violation of the people's charter.
Huh?
Looks like we're done here. You sinners get back to yourselves.
Sheesh. Maybe I'm not as persuasive as I thought.
Yeah, that situation could easily have escalated.
I'm sure you think you did a wonderful job. But here's the cold, hard reality. If humanity is going to have a hope of surviving, iron discipline and order are what we're going to need.
There's never a dull moment around here, is there?
Man, she scares the shaz out of me.
She has her reasons, same as all of us.
Good morning. Message received from OPS agent Natalia 9 Wu. Subject requests immediate rendezvous on Citizens Promenade. An exit permit is required in order to leave the containment cell. The completion of voluntary contribution operations is the chief means by which a sinner may contribute out of their panopticon. We must continue to serve the greater good.
There you are. Good. I have an operation for you. You'll be going up against the Horions. We're going to try and get a jump on them for a change. Our aim is to invade and occupy Agartha, a panopticon on the outer reaches of the Horion Alliance, and one of their frontline bases. If we succeed, enemy supply lines will be severely disrupted. Matthias and I will be accompanying you. The operation has already been issued. Make your preparations, then sign up.
Sinners are strongly encouraged to prove their worth to society. Permit granted.
I'll try. Enemy forces detected. Abductor detected. Operational control systems detected. Orders are to capture more control systems than the enemy. Capture more control systems than enemy forces within a allotted time frame. Enemy forces have captured a control system. Enemy forces now command the majority of control systems. Initiating resource harvesting. Enemy forces have captured a control system. Allied forces have captured a control system. Now entering control system capture range. Enemy forces now command the majority of control systems. Allied forces engaging enemy. Support required. Now entering control system capture range. Control system captured. Now entering control system capture range. Comrade engaged in abductor drag down. Assistance recommended. Control system captured. Current orders cannot be carried out. Now entering control system capture range. Unable to carry out order. Enemy forces have captured a control system. Control system captured. Enemy forces have captured a control system.
I'll take you on.
Only half the time allotted of this operation remains. Now entering control system capture range. Allied forces have captured a control system. Enemy forces have captured a control system. Enemy forces now command the majority of control systems. Now entering control system capture range. Control system captured.
Great team effort!
Now entering control system capture range. Enemy of caution. Allotted operation time almost expired. Allied forces have captured a control system. Now entering control system capture range. Control system captured.
For you! For you!
Enemy forces have captured a control system. Control system captured.
For you!
Now entering control system capture range. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Now entering control system capture range. Enemy operation failed. Please vacate the battlefield.
Certainly.
Enemy forces detected. Capture more control systems than enemy forces within allotted time frame.
It's time to make our own contribution.
Enemy forces have captured a control system. Enemy forces now command the majority of control systems. Now entering control system capture range. Enemy forces have captured a control system. Allied forces have captured a control system. Enemy forces now command the majority of control systems. Control system captured. Now entering control system capture range. Control system captured. Now entering control system capture range. Allied forces engaging enemy. Support required. Control system captured. Initiating resource harvesting. Enemy forces have captured a control system. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate. Now entering control. Enemy forces have captured a control system. Control system captured. Enemy abductor now entering control system capture range. Allied forces have captured a control system. Enemy forces have captured a control system. Control system captured. Only half the time allotted of this operation remains.
So annoying.
Current orders cannot be carried out. Reverting to basic orders. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Caution, allotted operation time almost expired.
Still sleeping.
Enemy forces have captured a control system.
I didn't see that. I can't thank you enough.
Revival successful. Now entering control system capture range. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy forces have captured a control system.
We are on pace.
Control system captured.
For you!
Caution, and now entering control system capture range. Enemy forces have captured a control system. Health scan initiated. Advise treatment of injuries. Now entering control system capture range.
Thank you. Great team effort.
Operation successful. Filing a PS post-engagement report. Donate resources to the Ministry of Productivity to earn entitlement points. Contribution logged. Incoming message from the Office of Peace and Stability. Operations offering enhanced contribution opportunities and higher entitlement pointwards have been made available. Sinners are advised. As such, threat levels may vary considerably from initial OPS assessments. Sinners understanding the risks are encouraged to sign up. Message ends. Message received from Sinoru Sakamoto Cabrera. Subject requests rendezvous. An exit permit is required. The completion. We must continue to serve the greater good.
Finally, what kept you?
You're one to talk.
Still with you two. Natalia has assigned us an operation. Yeah, seems she was impressed with how you handled yourself in that last stop. She thinks you show a lot of promise. So in this next operation, we'll be acting as her outriders. That's right. Apparently she's bringing some... She needs us to take out any hostiles that might try to intercept her and secure her safe passage inside. Your guess is as good as mine. She wasn't exactly in a talkative mood.
Sounds like some pretty shady shaz.
This is Natalia's op. She'll have her reasons, and they'll be good ones. But brace yourselves. The operation's already been issued and assigned. Make sure you're good and ready.
Enemy forces detected. Orders are to deplete enemy sustainability. Neutralize enemy forces within a allotted time frame. Initiating resource harvesting. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage.
Give it all you got!
Current orders cannot be carried out. Thus, enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage.
This one's mine!
But
Alright!
I...
Reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage.
No holds barred! Coming through!
Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage. Sustainability of enemy forces at critical level. Survival successful. Please return to your duties.
I can't let them...
Good work. The sandstorm should clear up before long. Hold your position. I'll be with you shortly.
Operation successful. Filing OPS post-engagement report. Donate resources to the Ministry of Productivity to earn entitlement points.
Enemy approaching. 4 o'clock. Type unknown.
What is it? Someone's on our tail.
Isn't that... It's Abel and Red Rage! Protect the casket!
Matthias! Unimpressive. You quite finished. Then I'll be taking this. It's clearly wasted on the likes of you. Interesting. That's a little more like it! You know, you just might make the grade for the great transformation after all. That's enough for today. I'll remember your faces. We must do this again sometime.
Abel, wait! Surely, you know what's inside of that container, don't you? Do you really mean to take it all for yourself?
Oh. But how else will I lead humanity? How else will you fools ever get what you need to be? Be patient. Little ones, it won't be long now.
important, you know. Very important, in fact. But the thing is, it needs a very special kind.
Good morning. Message received from subject requests wrong. An exit permit is required. Please continue to work toward the joy. Permit granted.